2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Happy to be with you with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the power forward position. And looking at the Grizzlies.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry with it. Passes it to Thompson. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Here's Wiggins. And the three off target. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Here's Green. Pass to Wiggins. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And so it's Memphis with it. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Morant, guarded by Kerr. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team. Strange to see that a team that appeared to be in such strong position changed up so much last year. And the Grizzlies did that. They traded away Rudy Gay, and they also changed their offensive scheme to more of a pick-and-roll approach.
Now here's Curry. Looney. Now the pass to Wiggins. There's the three. Gets it to go. He's got 6. There were a lot of questions asked after the Rudy Gay trade last season. Fans wondered if the team was looking to blow it up, even though they were fighting for the 3rd seed at the time. But, Steve, they really rallied.
They did. I thought they showed that they were an excellent team. And, one of the reasons they made that trade was they had a lot of success a couple of years back in the playoffs without Rudy Gay. So they knew that they could play well without him. So they went ahead and pulled the trigger. And it looks like the deal has worked out okay.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Curry kicks to Green. Green gets a screen from Wiggins. They set the pick. Here's the three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And here are the Warriors now. After the missed three from Brooks. For the three. No good from Wiggins. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's stolen by Green. Gives him the lead pass. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Green.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Number 22. He's covered by Thompson. No good. And here is Curry.
Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer! Knock it down! Right at the horn.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
To that big contract, thought they could do a better job spreading that kind of money out over more players.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. And for small market teams like the Grizzlies, that is something they have definitely always got to be considering. Are we using our cap space, Steve, to the best of our ability?
I think for the most part they were, but they just didn't feel that Rudy Gay was the long-term solution. So when the trade opportunity came about, they decided to free themselves up of a long-term financial commitment and give themselves more options in terms of personnel moving forward.
Now here's Green. Looney gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Now Jones. On the wing, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
0. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, guys, with the style of defense he plays, an opponent better make sure every pass is a smart one if he's around. Because if it's not, it'll be in his hands before you know it, heading the other way for an easy lay-in.
You know, Steve, something else that jumps out at me about him is how often he thwarts penetration with his active hands. I mean, he gets a lot of his steals as players try to make their way to the basket.
The first free throw is good.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in '07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Good on both. Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19 and 22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that had them go 6-1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve, as a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I mean, I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. 0. Knocks down the 3 ball. 5 points in the game.
No, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is the son of famed sharpshooter Del Curry. And in Steph's sophomore year in high school, his dad made him change his shooting motion from his chest to above his head to make it harder to block. Of this change, Steph said, I really couldn't shoot outside the paint for like the first 3 weeks. All summer when I was at camp, people were like, who are you? Why are you playing basketball? I was really that bad for a month and a half before I finally figured it out. And guys, as fast as he gets that thing off, he could probably shoot it from his ankles.
Yeah, he can do it all. Thanks, Doris.
His confidence really at an all-time high.
Now here's Williams. He kicks to Jones. On the wing, Williams launches it. Can't hit, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Iguodala outside. He passes to Poole. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Number 46, defended by Poole. Feeds it to Williams. Number 46. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. Iguodala outside. Here's Poole. And no good trying to get that one. And welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Yeah, the Warriors turnaround, I think, in large part because of the improvement defensively and on the boards last year. There was a 5 or 6 year stretch where Golden State was maybe the worst team in both categories in the entire league, but the schemes have changed, the personnel, the intent, the toughness, and it has all led to a new era for the Golden State Warriors basketball team. And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And back to the Warriors looking to pack the paint. If you wanted to get into a three-point shooting contest with them, well, I think they'd welcome that.
I agree. I mean, with the Splash Brothers in the backcourt, you can get sprayed in a hurry from all angles. I mean, those guys are terrific. But again, their improved defense and rebounding was a big part of their success as well. You know, the talk around the Grizzlies about moving has been around for a while, but a new ownership group came in and put that to rest. And one of the first things they did after buying the team was say, hey, the Grizzlies are here for at least 15 years.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And as a fan of the Grizzlies and as a fan of the NBA, you like hearing that the Grizzlies being tagged to stay in Memphis for another decade and a half, Steve. That's good news for everybody.
Yeah, it is. This is a great city, a fan base that really supports its team, and the Grizzlies have turned into an excellent franchise. And so let's hope that there's another couple of successful decades at least here in Memphis for the Grizzlies.
And so here's Memphis. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors leading. Now, here's Thompson. Passes to Wiggins. Puts up a three, and the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here we go. Number 22. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3.
As you might expect with any team that's as tough as Memphis is defensively at home, they were a real difficult team to deal with. They seemed impossible to score on at times. Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
And so it's Memphis with it. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Memphis very strong at home, as you said, Clark. Tied for the 4th best home record in the West. And, Steve, as you might guess, it's a big part of why they were able to finish 5th in the Western Conference.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. And I think you look at the team, so good defensively, lockdown players at every position. Then you go to the home crowd, which can be really loud. They kind of fed off that team defense. And one of the reasons Memphis ended up with that home court advantage was because of that combination.
.112 left in the third quarter of the game. Memphis moving that ball around. Left side, Adams. Clock at 6. Tries a three. The shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Kicks it to Thompson. From the wing. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The shot's good from Adams.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Green with the three. It's rebounded by Adams. Adams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Number 22. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Back to Green. Outside Curry. For 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Just when it looked like the 3rd quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Warriors lead by 4.
Combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And something else he has on his resume are his ball skills. What a ball handler and dribbler. I mean, he looks like he was born with a basketball in his hands. It looks like it's part of his body.
Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Number 27. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now, here's Thompson. The three. Another three for Golden State.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Morant, guarded by Curry. Tipped away. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Number 22, he's covered by Thompson. Number 27, can't hit. The Warriors go the other way with it. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Beyond the arc. No good from Wiggins. And for Memphis, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Number 27. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 12. Curry pass it to Green. Looney. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
And he makes the first. And for the Warriors, Clark and Vert, they did as they shot just under 79% from the free throw line last year. That was good for fourth in the NBA. Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their guards are just ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. They had so many people to choose from, but it's a big part of the success of this club, just the incredible shooting, both from the perimeter and from the foul line.
That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Number 22, defended by Wiggins. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Golden State. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Looney. Golden State moving it around. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Gets it to go.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Get outside, get outside.
Thompson outside.
I got yours.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He feeds it to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wiggins. That one's good from the corner.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.